So you guys have been asking me to critique your photos for a very long time, and in this video, I'm doing just that. You know, this whole judging photo thing kind of reminds me of a show that I used to watch. What was the name? You are about to enter the photography desk of Judge Jessica Kobasi. The photographers are real. The editing is done in Lightroom. The photos are low resolution. This is Judge Jessie. I got nothing. Man, I'm hungry though. I really need a grilled cheese. Okay, so in this video, as you guys guessed, I will be critiquing your user-submitted photos. I just want to let you guys know that I might be telling you guys not to do some stuff that I've previously done. Now, it's not because I'm a hypocrite. I'm just lazy. You know that saying like, oh, you should take your own advice? I'd rather you guys have it. Or after we get started. Let's go. Now, before we begin, this photo critique was brought to you guys by Squarespace. Whether you guys need a domain, a website, or an online store, make your next move with Squarespace. So Squarespace has a lot of really cool templates if you're looking to make a website. They have 24-hour customer support, an easy-to-use platform. It's all in one. You don't have to ever upgrade, install, patch anything. Super easy to use. So if you're looking to make a website, you can start your free trial today by going to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code, it's Jessica, for 10% off your first purchase. So with that said, let's go get judging people's pictures. Freudian slip. You know when I said I was gonna only critique 5 to 6 pictures? I'm not, I lied. I'm gonna do more than that because I like you guys. Also, let's give a shout out to my FBI agent right here. How you doing? How's the fam? You guys good? I didn't take that background picture though, that wasn't me. By the way, I'm really sorry if I mispronounced your name. Just leaving it out there. First photo up is by Hernandez. And I just wanna first start out by saying that I really love the styling in this picture. I think it's really cool and edgy. Now the critiques that I would give you, maybe the background doesn't really seem to match kind of the vibe of the outfit, and I wish you would have went and shot this maybe on a textured wall or somewhere a little bit more grungier. I think that would have complemented the photo more. Like the blue in the background, and then the teal color on the bottom, and then the brown in the background is kind of throwing off all the other colors in her outfit and her hair. So maybe next time choose a more simple backdrop for an elaborate outfit like this. I think it is, like, I love direct sun, but the shadows are there. I think that there's just a lot going on with the shadows and the highlights and everything. And also the hand that's missing on the side. I probably would not have cropped the photo like that. And let's say you did take the picture like that, you could probably just crop it in Photoshop or wherever and get it a little bit closer. Just the cropping is kind of throwing me off because she's completely on one side. Thank you, Erin, for submitting your picture. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Elise D. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Elise, actually you commented on this photo and you left a couple of notes here, and you said that the model cried during this photo shoot, and that she didn't like the outfit, and you were supposed to do 6 to 7 outfits, but it didn't work out. So real quick, let me address the picture first, and then we'll get into those comments. I want to address those comments and just give you some of my advice on that. So first, the picture. I like the light, the yellow in the background. I think the background works well with, you know, the outfit, but the problem is I'm not really seeing most of the outfit, and a lot of, like, the bottom portion of the photo is in shadow, and it's kind of like almost confusing. I want to see more of the outfit, and again, the photo looks a little bit unbalanced because she's mainly on the right side. The hat also is kind of bulky on her, especially in this type of light. I feel like it's taking up like a lot of space and just making it look really heavy. Like the hat with the outfit in this type of light, again, it just makes the photo look super heavy. Like you only really see her face, maybe even just showing a little bit more of the hands. And I don't even know where the bottom half of the picture, I'm trying to find it right now. I'm turning up my brightness, it's not there. I like the fact that there's movement in this photo and that you tried to capture some type of movement with the outfit. Take a step back and kind of frame the composition a little bit better. And as far as the model crying and the problems that you had with that photo shoot, I would just try to work with the model with the clothing aspect, because If models don't feel comfortable in a certain outfit, then they're not gonna pose as well, and you're not gonna get the best pictures of them. I would, if it's a test, I would try to, you know, talk it out and be like, okay, like, is there something that you would prefer? I'm not saying just do what the model wants and have her dictate the entire photo shoot. I'm not saying that. Try to meet them halfway, you know what I mean? And also, I probably wouldn't do 6 to 7 outfits for a test. I usually do 2 outfits, 3 outfits max if we have extra time and the model really wants to do it. I wish you lots of success on your upcoming photo shoots. Okay, next picture. Allie Roach, this is your photo, and I really do like this picture. I love the balloons, I like the outfit. There's like a little line going across one of his eyes. It's kind of bugging me. I don't know, maybe I'm just being like really particular. And the t-shirt being wrinkled, I don't know if some people it would bother them. For me, like half of my wardrobe is wrinkled. So I feel you. The only critique or suggestion I would make for this picture is maybe next time have the model facing the sun and having it direct light. I think with the balloons in the background and his outfit would pop a lot more. I do like the side light, but I feel like the shadows are a little bit distracting for me, especially like it shows all the wrinkles and everything in the clothing. So next picture is Brittany Marie. Now, I love the use of golden hour. This type of light is really nice. I think that you shot it pretty well, especially with the light leaking through. We have a little bit of a rainbow in there and lens flare. I don't mind that. I think that the hawk, there's like a bird or a plane. Am I doing the Superman thing? Really? I think the one thing that's throwing me off about this picture are the individual strands of hair and the fact that the bird, is that a bird? It's literally like right on top of her head, and there's another little piece that's coming out from the back of her head as well. So maybe just clone that out in Photoshop, or whenever you post process, maybe just get rid of stuff like that, as it can be pretty distracting. Again, I do like the movement in the picture. I like that you captured it as she's moving, but maybe watch also the hand. I would watch hands and limbs being straight. Maybe if you bend them a little bit more, it would give the picture a little bit more shape. So see how her hand kind of just like blends into her arm. Watch the shape of the limbs, basically. Otherwise, I think you did a really great job. I love the coloring of the picture. I would have liked to see a little bit more of the face, maybe brighten that up just a tiny bit, but otherwise, really great job shooting in this type of light. We have the mystery box here from Super Mario. We're gonna open it and see what's in here. And it's nothing. I just wanted to show you guys that because it's really cool. Next photo is by Chelsea Dale, and first of all, I love this photo. It's a really beautiful portrait. I like the leaf interacting with the model. I think it's great. The bokeh in the background is beautiful. You did a great job. So for this photo, I think the one thing that would have made it stronger is if her mouth was showing a little bit more. I think if you literally would have just scooted the leaf to the left just a little bit, it would have added a little bit more to the picture. I think the retouching is great on this one as well. I feel like you could have cleaned up between the eyebrows just a little bit. I also like the fact that you popped out that orange color and faded the green. Wonderful. So proud. Proud mom. Next one is by Dagny Sun. Again, I'm ruining everyone's names today. So this photo, first of all, I really like the colors. The blue with the magenta tones, I really do like. Although I feel like there's too much going on in this picture. You know, she has the pigtails, she has her glasses, the makeup, lipstick, the earrings, the see-through shirt, the bralette. She has a choker on as well. Right now when I'm looking at it, I just feel like there's a lot going on. Sometimes less is more. I know that when we're first starting out, and I've been guilty of this too, having just a lot of stuff on the model. And also the cropping of the hand, I probably would not do that, especially since she's reaching out and holding on to something. You can even do a waist up shot and still be able to get her arm in there. Or if you do want a closer up portrait, just have her arms at her sides. I really do like the coloring in this image. You're on the right track. I would just start taking away little by little and just focusing on the model. And I think that will help you improve a lot. Also good for you for using side light because that's really hard. So next one is Dua Kundi, and you wrote a comment basically saying, why would I submit? There's a lot of other better pictures on here than mine. And I don't ever want you to think like this, because everyone is progressing at their own pace. You shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else. So please have more confidence in yourself. You're not a bad photographer. we're all still learning. I still have stuff to learn. I wanted to critique your photo in the hopes that it will help you a little bit. So I love the tones in this picture. I think you did a great job with that. I just feel like the cropping could have been a little bit further out. I think it's too close. You cropped like right under the neck and then you left a little bit more space on the top. I feel like you could have at least cropped a little bit more towards the bottom to show a little bit more of, you know, the shirt that she's wearing. Little things that could be fixed with retouching, just the cleaning up of the skin a little bit, and then there's like stray hairs that I can notice that are going across her face. And also there is that shadow on the right side of her face. And that's not something that we usually notice when we're shooting. Like if we're in a hurry and we're shooting, maybe we don't notice it as much. I think if you are gonna do a shot like this in direct light and get a shadow, it should feel a little bit more intentional than this. So maybe next time you can go out and maybe you can have it even more dramatic, a little bit more shadows across the face rather than just on one side of her face. And the hair covering the eye like that, I think since her eyes are closed, it would have been nicer to see the other eye. But overall, I don't think it's a bad photo. I think you did really well, especially shooting in direct light. I mean, it's really nicely exposed, so don't be too hard on yourself. Next photo is by Philip Bojkovsky. I think that was pretty close. First thing in this picture that I noticed is the hair tie. It's gotta go. Hair ties are the worst to retouch out. They're distracting. The hair tie is like a rare Pokemon that makes an appearance when you don't even have any Pokeballs left. Like you use them all on Zubat and now you're stuck in the cave and you got nothing. And you're like, now I gotta stay here with this Pokemon and he won't leave. Zubat's a nice guy, got nothing against him. When he keeps popping up in Mount Moon every 3 seconds, then I have a problem. I don't know how that whole thing turned into a Pokemon rant, but that kind of bothered me all the time, so I'm just saying. Also, Diglett, I didn't forget about you. You were annoying too. You were the reason why it took so long to get out of that cave. Another thing I would say is maybe have the model's arms not covering her face so much. I see that she kind of has her hand pressed against her forehead. I probably wouldn't have the models do that. Her other arm is kind of not even showing. It's kind of just like this. Yeah, just watch out for the hands covering the face and behind the head. I'm seeing a pattern here with some of you guys' photos. The next one is Gianfranco Robles. And this one, I really do like the light. I think the styling is nice. The way you placed your hair was great. I mean, the pose is also nice. The only thing I really wanted to critique in this picture was her arm placement being behind her leg. So be careful of hiding arms like that, especially see how her fingers are popping out at the end. I think you can create a more dynamic picture if you were to literally have her just bend her elbow outwards like this and have her arm resting on her leg. I think that would have created a little bit better shape. Next photo is Grace Liu. And first of all, lovely tones, great job. The retouch is nice. I really do like the picture. So little things that I want to point out in this picture, maybe not have that single strand of hair falling down. Maybe just have it like all sleeked back. The hair around the ear, I probably wouldn't have had. I probably would have just like tucked it behind her ear completely. Or if you do want it covering her ear, maybe just have everything covering her ear. And then there's like I know I'm being a psychopath. There's like a tiny piece. There's like a little speck of white in the middle of her hair that you could just spot heel brush out. I know I'm a psychopath. Just stuff like that would make the photo a little bit cleaner. Also, maybe if her hand wasn't covering her eyebrow like this, maybe if it was like kind of moved to the side and we could see a little bit more of that space. Although, again, lovely picture. I think you did a really good job. Again, I'm seeing a theme with the hands and the faces and everything with you guys, so just be careful with that. So this photo is by Jackie Yu, and the styling is so adorable. I love it. Little things that I could suggest that maybe you can improve on. The strap, is that like a purse or something? I probably wouldn't have that in there. It's kind of distracting. When shooting this, I probably would not have gotten this big bulky part of the phone booth. If you were to even take 2 steps to the right and would have gotten her kind of even in the middle of it, because I feel like that takes up a large portion of the picture and then she just ends up on the side. So, and then you see her arm from the left. I mean, it's just cut off completely. So again, just be cautious of cropping of the arms and the hands. Maybe next time take a couple steps back and get more of the scenery around her, and you can still include her outfit and get maybe both her arms in there. Otherwise, coloring is great, lighting is really nice. I mean, you did a great job. So I hope that all those tips were really helpful for you guys. I really do want to thank you guys for submitting your pictures. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do a video like this. Let me know if you guys want Judge Jessie to make a comeback. I heard you're steak in cases all year round, I'm just saying. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys later.